Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Quote with Context. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. Niccolò Machiavelli, The Prince, 1532. The quote, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both," comes from Niccolò Machiavelli's political treatise, The Prince, written in the year 1513. The book serves as a guide for rulers on how to maintain power and control over their states. This quote has been debated for centuries, as it suggests that power and control are more important than affection or morality in leadership. Context of the quote. Machiavelli was writing during the Italian Renaissance, a period of political instability where city-states were frequently at war and rulers had to be ruthless to survive. He argued that a leader's primary goal should be stability and power, even if that means using fear as a tool. Key points behind this idea. 1. Love is unreliable. Fear is effective. Machiavelli explains that people are fickle and self-interested. They may love a ruler when times are good, but turn against them in hardship. Fear, however, ensures obedience and control, as people are less likely to betray a leader they fear. 2. Avoid hatred while using fear. While fear is useful, Machiavelli warns against becoming so cruel that people hate the ruler, as this could lead to rebellion. 3rd. Historical justification. Machiavelli admired strong rulers who used fear to maintain order, such as Cesare Borgia, a ruthless Italian prince who executed his enemies to secure power. Modern relevance. This principle is still debated today and can be seen in politics, business, and leadership. Feared leaders such as Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un, Elon Musk maintain power through control and unpredictability. Loved leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela inspire loyalty, but in unstable times, love alone may not be enough to maintain authority. Yes, Machiavelli's quote, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both," remains relevant today, especially in politics, business, and leadership. While love can create loyalty, fear ensures compliance and control, which is why many leaders still lean towards fear as a means of maintaining power. Modern examples. 1. Political leaders. Vladimir Putin, Russia. Putin has maintained power in Russia for over 2 decades, often ruling with an iron fist. While some Russians admire his leadership, his government silences opposition, restricts media freedom, and punishes dissent. His fear-based leadership ensures that even critics think twice before challenging him. 2. Military strategy. North Korea, Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un rules through absolute fear, using propaganda, public executions, and strict control over information to maintain his authority. His leadership is not based on love, but on ensuring that citizens and officials do not dare to oppose him. 3. Business takeovers. Steve Jobs, Apple. Steve Jobs was respected, but also feared by employees for his demanding and intense management style. He pushed for perfection and often dismissed people who did not meet his high standards. While many admired his vision, his leadership was driven by fear of failure rather than love. 4th. Corporate leadership. Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, Twitter, X. Elon Musk is known for his bold leadership, but he has also instilled fear among employees by making sudden layoffs, enforcing strict work hours, and demanding high performance. His leadership style ensures efficiency and results, but at the cost of job security and a stressful work culture. While Musk has a massive fan following and is admired for his innovations, his leadership style often leans towards instilling fear to drive results rather than relying solely on admiration. Here's how. Fear-based decision-making. Musk has built a reputation for quick, ruthless decision-making, which keeps employees and competitors on edge. Mass firings at X, Twitter. After acquiring Twitter in October 2022, Musk fired over 50% of the workforce, including top executives, without prior notice. This move sent a clear message: work under Musk's demanding expectations or risk termination. The fear of losing jobs forced remaining employees to work longer hours under his hardcore work culture. Tesla and SpaceX layoffs. Tesla and SpaceX employees have reported working extreme hours because they fear being dismissed if they fail to meet his high standards. At Tesla's Shanghai factory, workers were reportedly made to work under severe conditions, fearing that their jobs would be relocated to other countries. Musk creates a sense of urgency and fear of failure among employees to drive innovation. Sleep at the factory. Work ethic. Musk has famously said that to meet production deadlines, he himself slept on the factory floor and expected engineers to do the same. This pressure-driven culture creates a fear of underperformance, making employees push their limits. Is Musk more feared or loved? Musk is loved by the public and his fans. Musk is feared by employees, critics, and competitors. His leadership proves Machiavelli's idea. Being feared ensures control, but being both feared and loved is the ultimate power. 5. U.S. politics. Donald Trump. U.S. President Trump's leadership style often relied on dominance and fear. He frequently dismissed officials who disagreed with him, used aggressive rhetoric against opponents, and maintained a strong base by projecting strength. While he was loved by his supporters, his approach ensured that his party and critics remained cautious in opposing him. While Trump has a strong base of supporters who admire him, his dominance, unpredictability, and aggressive tactics ensure that opponents and even allies fear him. His leadership is marked by bold rhetoric, a refusal to back down, and a strategic use of power and intimidation. Fear-based political messaging. His campaigns often focus on fear-based themes. If the radical left wins, America will be destroyed. They are coming for your guns, your religion, and your freedom. These messages create a sense of crisis, making his supporters feel they must back him to prevent disaster. Threats to opponents and critics. Trump frequently threatens political opponents, saying things like, "Lock her up," referring to Hillary Clinton. The press is the enemy of the people. Such statements instill fear among political rivals and journalists. Trump keeps both allies and enemies off balance with unpredictable decisions and aggressive actions. Is Trump more feared or loved? Trump is loved by his core supporters. Trump is feared by his political opponents, media critics, and even members of his own party. Like Machiavelli advised, he uses fear to secure loyalty and control political discourse. Conclusion. Machiavelli's philosophy remains highly relevant in today's world. While being loved creates goodwill, being feared often secures power and control, ensuring that people do not challenge authority. However, a balance between both is often the key to long-term success. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more insightful content, and share your thoughts below.